All right, let's talk about that device that's probably in your hand or pocket right now. You probably just think of it as a phone, but its real story is so much cooler. We're going to dive into the secret history, the hidden design philosophy that shape the technology you use every single day.
So let's just start with a basic question. Is your phone just a tiny computer? I mean, it has all the parts, right? It's got a processor, memory, a whole operating system, but that's not the full picture. Not even close. There's a much better, much more accurate way to understand what these devices really are.
And to get to that better answer, we've got to stop thinking about the smartphone as this one-off singular invention. It's actually part of a huge sprawling family of devices, and they're all built around this core idea of simplicity and, well, focus.
And that brings us to the big idea for today, the portable information appliance. Okay, think of it like this. A toaster is an appliance for bread. It does one job, and it does it perfectly. Well, an information appliance is the same thing, but for data. And the portable part? That just means you can take it anywhere. It's a specialized tool for a specific digital job, designed for just ultimate convenience.
So what really separates an information appliance from, say, a regular general-purpose personal computer, a PC? Well, the difference is all about focus. It's a completely different design philosophy.
This slide really lays out the fundamental trade-off. A PC is designed to do anything and everything, from video editing to coding to gaming. But all that versatility comes at a price, complexity. An appliance, on the other hand, makes a totally different deal. It gives up that do-everything power for incredible simplicity and convenience in one very specific task. It's the difference between a tool that almost invites distraction and one that is built for focus.
So, what are the ingredients that make an appliance? Well, it's this combination of key things. It has to have a single specialized function. It's got to be small and lightweight. It needs constant connectivity. It has a super simple interface like a touchscreen, and it has the ability to kind of work on its own. Every single one of these features is there for one reason, to make the device absolutely effortless to use for its one true purpose. So, how did we even get here? Well, if you think of these devices as a big family tree, you start to see that the smartphone wasn't some sudden breakthrough. No, it was the result of a long and pretty fascinating evolution.
This timeline really tells the story. Back in the 90s, we had what were called personal digital assistants, or PDAs. Then, in the early 2000s, portable media players totally took over. And what happened is, these two paths, they eventually just collided, creating this massive explosion of tablets and smartphones in the late 2000s, which led to the whole ecosystem of smart devices we have today.
Let's start with the ancestors, right? Devices like the Palm Pilot or the Apple Newton, these were the true pioneers. And their one job? To organize your life. That's it. Your calendar, your contacts, your notes. They were really the first to prove that people were craving simple, portable devices for very specific digital tasks.
Then came this other branch of the family tree, and this one was all about fun. The portable media player, and I mean especially the iPod, is the ultimate example of an information appliance. It wasn't a computer that just happened to play music. No, it was a music machine, built from the ground up to do one thing and do it absolutely perfectly. And this just shows you the sheer diversity of the appliance family. I mean, from PDAs to the iPod, from the iPad to things like the Apple Watch and the Amazon Echo, they're all so different, but they all share that same core DNA, specialized convenience. The absolute genius of the smartphone was bundling several of these appliance functions into one beautiful, elegant package. And that brings us to today. So what makes a modern appliance smart? It's all about its constant connectivity. A smart device is always online, always talking to other devices and to the internet. Just think about how your phone gives you turn-by-turn directions or how your smart speaker can instantly tell you the weather. It's all happening seamlessly, totally in the background.
Okay, so let's just step back for a second and look at the big picture here. Once you start to see this pattern, this massive shift from complex computers to simple, focused appliances, the whole modern tech world starts to make a lot more sense.
So here's the key takeaway, the one thing to remember. Your phone isn't a miniature computer. It's the result of a decades-long shift away from the PC's complexity and towards simple, focused, connected appliances. This one design philosophy has completely reshaped our world, making technology this seamless, almost invisible part of our daily lives.
And all of this leaves us with a really big question. We've gone from digital organizers to music players to the all-in-one smartphone that does everything. So what's next? What's the next great information appliance that's going to come along and change our lives all over again?